Hi, I'm Patrick and I'm with Hessaire, and we manufacture the Hessaire MFC Mobile Evaporative Cooler. Today I'm going to be talking about your basic startup when you get the cooler at home and how to get it started, plugged in and running. We're going to go through the switch operations first and foremost. So first, when you get your cooler at home, it's going to come boxed in plastic and the wheels are going to be not mounted to the bottom, so you want to get the cooler out of the box and attach the wheels to the bottom of the skid. But first I'd like to talk about, once you get that done, we want to talk about the operation of the switch box. The cooler comes with a 2-speed motor, that's a high and a low, and it also has a pump in it, so there's a pump only function as well. So we're going to go through the switch. It will have a circle, which is the off position. And then you'll notice the next two positions on the switch are high with the water droplet, which means the pump will run, low with the water droplet, which means the pump will run. And then the next switch is low speed again without the pump. We call that the vent feature. Next position is high speed without the pump. And then ultimately the pump only, which is the water droplet only. With those functions, you can run the pump only and pre-wet the pads. You can run in vent high and low without water, which will not cool the air. And then you can run in low and high with the pump, which will then putting water over the pads, which will then cool the air. And ultimately off. That's the rotary switch function. Over here we have the main power function. It's on and off rocker switch. It will light up when it's on. It will be dim when it's off. Not dim, but no illumination. And then we have the oscillator motor. All our coolers come with the oscillating fan, which moves the air from side to side via the oscillating fins. That switch is right here, and it's on and off only. And that's it. That's the basic electrical rundown on the MFC fan cooler. Let's move on to putting water on the cooler. Please do this with the cooler off and not running, so unplug it from the wall. Make sure the fan is not running while you're putting water in the cooler. It will just blow out on you. This is the MFC 6000, so it holds 14 gallons of water. We have an indicator down here which shows the level of water. There's a float valve attached to that inside the machine, which rises and falls with the water level, and a little indicator will come across and indicate how full or empty the cooler is. We can put water in the machine two ways. We can do it by the front door, which just simply pushes in to unlock the spring and it will fall open. You can fill that with a bucket or a hose directly. The second way to fill the cooler with water is our MFC coolers come with a proprietary float valve. It's already attached in the cooler and it is adjusted. So they also come with a float valve adapter, which will be in the hardware kit. You simply attach the hose adapter to the nipple, and then you would attach your hose to it. When running the hose on a cooler direct, you barely have to crack the valve. These valves are rated for about 45 psi. In some instances, that will some homes have higher than that, and then you will be required to put a pressure reducer on there. So it's very simple to do. Take the hose, attach it to the adapter, which comes in the machine, and you're ready to add water to the cooler. And that will provide a continuous water supply for the cooler as it runs. It will evaporate water, the hose will supply makeup water, and you should be able to run it for as long as you'd like without having to refill the cooler. And that is the basic rundown on how to get power to your MFC Hessaire evaporative cooler and water through the float valve. In a moment, we're going to go into the back and show you what to do to adjust the float or get to the pump.